Hey girlfriend, I'm going to show you how to use Google Streaks. When I first found out about Google Streak, I was so excited because before then I was using this other thing called Asana, but eventually you can only have so many people in there. And before that, I was just using a notebook, which is totally cool. If you feel like, I mean, to be honest, unless you have, unless if you're like close to diamond or at diamond, I say get this, but if you're still like an emerald coach, you probably don't need this unless you have like more than 6 to 8 coaches on your team. It's whatever you want to do, but this it just makes it so much more easier. And so I'm going to share my screen and show you how to really get this done. So I actually recommend if you have a Gmail account that you've had for a while, I recommend making a maybe like a fitness one or a coach one. Mine is Sarah Jennings Fitness at gmail.com. And then I have the sjennings813 at Gmail. And that is on Team Beachbody. That's actually on my Beachbody website. So I recommend getting a new one because so it's clean, you're starting fresh type of thing. So you're going to get on Gmail. You're also going to type in Google Streak. So Google Streak is like separate and you have to download it. Streak CRM. Is that what it is? Yeah. About to sneeze. This is real life. So mine's already installed, so that's why it says installed, go to Gmail, but you should see an installment right here and you have to install it to your computer. And then when you get on when you go back to Gmail, you should see this orange box up there. So it should be up there. And then from there, you need to start creating some pipelines. So it'll give you your options to make pipelines. I just put sales. That's what I did. Sales, and then you can choose like your tiny icon. I made this like 2 years ago. So if you have any other questions, you can come to me and ask. Just send me a screenshot of whatever you're having trouble with. Also, once you start making your pipelines, let me see. If you click these 3 dots, you'll hit stages. And this is where all of mine are. So you can customize the color, which is super cool. So Facebook Self-Love Club is basically the fit club. So that's people that I've just talked to about their like fitness goals. They're maybe not interested in coaching quite yet. Facebook coaching interest, emails. Whenever someone is interested in the coaching opportunity, you get their email right away. You never know when social media is going to fall out, but if you have people's emails, that's a great start. I started my email list close to 2 years ago and I have 570 emails. So yeah, girl. People who would rather text instead of like message back and forth on social media. Sometimes if it takes forever for people to get back with me, I'm like, hey girl, would it be easier to text? And then I get their phone number. These are people on Instagram, people from different countries that, were interested in this, but Beachbody isn't available there yet. Eventually Beachbody will be all around the world. So go ahead and type down their country, put them there. People who fill out my applications, people who I've literally sent the price and they're like, yes, that sounds doable, but maybe they ghosted me or forgot to reply. I put them there so I can follow up with them like monthly. Coach check-ins, I can delete that. After pregnancy, so people who are pregnant and people who I've sent the price that ghosted me, not interested in the moment. Honestly, whatever you want to say, girl. But these are mine. So I have a lot of people. Obviously, you can see that I basically work my business on Instagram. It wasn't always the case, but I found a way, and it was the best thing I ever did for my business. So yeah, basically, you'll see like this. Add a box. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have over 5,000 boxes, so I've exceeded my limit. So now I can only use the app on my phone unless I'm doing my follow-ups. So that's how you make pipelines. It'll look a little bit different for you when you're first setting up, but it should be self-explanatory. It might take you a few days, but also if you get their email, you want to put it under priority. And what's really cool, if you decide that you want to send out a huge email or an email to like 3 people at the same time, you can like do that. You would just like literally click these 3 girls hit the arrow, bam, you're sending an email to them all at the same time. But you want to put the email under priority. So say I want to email this girl, right? There we go. Can email her right now. Makes it so easy. Just forget about the other boxes. Don't even worry about that. Obviously I have so many boxes that I can't add someone else on my laptop, but if I would click there, you would just hit add, and then you would type in the name, and then you're going to set a date for them. So whenever you say you invited them, you're going to follow up with them in 4 days. So let me show you over here. I already did my follow-ups for today. I had like 16, something like that. So tomorrow I'm going to follow up with this girl. I followed up with her a lot. I actually know her name. So I'll probably follow up with her in another month. So I'll send her a follow-up, and then say I follow up with her next month on the 9th or something like that. And then I just hit that date, and then on that date, it'll give me another follow-up for her. So that's where I do my follow-ups, and it makes it so much easier. Every time I message someone, I typically put them in Google Streak. I set a follow-up date for them, and then literally Google Streak does it for you. So it makes it so much easier than just a piece of paper and pen. That's basically it. So Streak is where I do my follow-ups, and where I put every single person, or else I would literally lose them, because I message so many people that it's just not possible to have them on a piece of paper and pen. But I will say, I don't have my paper around, but I have another notebook that's like what I need to do in a day, and also so when I empty my inbox for that day, I write those girls down, because then I'll send them another invite, because they replied back to my first message. Like, I get to know like why they're following me first, and then from there I always invite to the coaching opportunity. And once I invite them to that, I write their name down, and then in 3 days I follow up with them. By that point, they're in Google Streak. So basically like the second time I follow up with them, I put them in here. That's basically it. I hope this helped. Like I said, if you have any questions, just message me. If yours looks any different than mine, message me, and let me know.